Hi everyone, welcome to the latest installment of Wink of Wisdom. So today I'm going to focus on the subject of gratitude as a creative practice. I think it's important because gratitude is something that is sort of thrust on us in this sort of larger social sense this time of year, which is objectively important for many reasons. It's also incredibly toxic. And I think that when we consider gratitude as it is a sort of forced social notion, that we often end up feeling emotions involving guilt, shame, and other things that lead us to down pathways of depression. I have been working super hard with my therapist, which, as all creative people know, it's really important to not just make some art, but to talk to someone about your problems. And in some of the things that we're doing in terms of dealing with my symptoms of anxiety, the experience of being deeply overwhelmed, has been to write in a gratitude journal. But gratitude journals are not something that I am super, as a person, excited about or want to bring into a conversation with people, because I feel that anything that might be considered a little woo-woo or a little sort of spiritual or something that kind of might bring you down a path towards toxic positivity, I'm just like, no thank you, I do not want to do this. But in this case, when we look at the psychology of exploring gratitude and thinking about it for yourself in your life, is that sometimes what we need to do is actually trick ourselves into thinking positive thoughts over negative thoughts. And for me as a person, I think I need to be doing this a little bit more, because I can go down a path of negativity. So I would like to recommend to my creative people that even if you don't do it every day, which is a very difficult thing regardless, I would like to encourage you to once a week write down with your hands in a book, unless you really hate that, then do it on a computer, but to write down 5 things that you feel grateful about, and also write why. I found that when I engaged in this practice, I forced myself to write the why, that I really got to indulge in some of these positive aspects of my life. I also, the more I did it, found myself able to, give gratitude to anything at all, not just to people or communities or social movements in my world, but a tangible thing, like a mermaid blanket that I won at a Disney burlesque show during a raffle. And I'm grateful because I never win anything at raffles, and I really like having this mermaid blanket as well as these princess glasses that I make James keep at his house. That brings me this positive thought, this warm feeling, this good memory, and it's not something I would have actually activated in my brain had I not paid attention to this gratitude journal and this process of thinking and rethinking and reframing the mindset of many of elements of my day and all of the negative spirals that I sent myself downwards with. So as we try to survive the end of the year, as we always find ourselves experiencing exhaustion and fatigue in December, I don't want to give you another task to do, but maybe even just something to consider is in what positive things about your week or your day can you reflect on so that you don't go into the negative downward spiral. I am not saying this is sparing me from the negative downward spiral. I still do it. I certainly am a work in progress, but it's important to know or to consider ways in which we can develop a stronger positive muscle in our bodies and our mindsets as we continue to navigate this extremely difficult and challenging world together. Thank you.